Hi everyone, just a little disclaimer before we start the video. I am a very open person. I believe in a lot of different things and I'm open to believing in a lot of different things, which is what's led me to be agnostic in my religious views and what has led me to believe in the paranormal and ghosts. I know a lot of people don't believe in ghosts or anything like that. I personally do, and I have for a very long time, and I have had some experiences that have led me to believe that they are real. Now I know a lot of you are probably going to watch this and be like, oh, she's lying. I promise you I'm not. I'm not making this up for views. So I just want to preface this by saying if you don't believe in ghosts, then just take this as a scary story. If you do believe in ghosts, cool, hi, so do I. And if you're going to leave a comment, please don't be nasty. Everyone has their own opinions and their own beliefs, and I respect everyone's opinions and beliefs. So yeah, get on with the video. Hey everyone, how are you? What are you reading? I am Rhiannon, and today I'm coming at you with something a little bit different. So this video and my next video are going to be paranormal related because of Halloween. I'm very excited for that. And today I'm going to do a tag that I found on someone's blog. Apparently it was originally a YouTube tag, so I'm bringing it home. It's called the Paranormal Tag. It has nothing to do with books, so that's your first thing. If you don't want to watch it because there's nothing to do with books, that's okay. If you don't want to watch it because it's to do with ghosts, that's also okay. I like ghosts, I believe in ghosts and spirits and stuff, as you would have seen with the disclaimer at the start of the video, so I'm just gonna jump right in. The blog does not say who started this tag. If I can find who started the tag, I will definitely, editing Rhiannon will pop up here and be like, it was this person, and I'll leave their YouTube channel in the description box. So, I've just done some Googling, and I have found that the original creator of the Paranormal Tag was Graveyard Girl, Bunny, so her link is in the description box. But let's get started, shall we? So question 1 is, how old were you when you had your first paranormal experience? I don't remember, but I know it happened in my first house. I lived there for 21 years, and I was maybe, the one I can remember happening first, I was probably about 13 or 14 years old. I'll go into more detail like later in my next video when I tell you all about my spooky stories, but essentially I used to hear people calling my name all the time while I was in the shower. Question number 2 is, have you always believed in ghosts? I think so. I don't remember a time where I didn't. I don't remember a time where I sat down and went, no, they're not real, and then something happened and I believed in them. I think I've always been open to the idea of them. Question 3 is, what is your favorite place to investigate? I have never investigated anywhere. I would like to. My mum and I are actually going to go do, there's an old asylum that we're going to go to and do a tour of at some point, and apparently it's like actually creepy. Like, people have reported things and then some people haven't, which makes me believe that the people running the tour aren't just making things happen to get people to come in, which I have a feeling a lot of tours probably do. Question 4, what is your favorite investigating tool to use? I don't investigate. I've watched a lot of like BuzzFeed Unsolved and stuff like that, and my favorite one that they use is normally the spirit box, mostly because Shane doesn't like it. Question 5, what is your scariest paranormal experience? None of them have been scary. That's something I can confidently say. Nothing has ever happened to me that I have felt as like a bad, this is where I start sounding crazy. Nothing's ever happened to me that I can sit down and say was a bad energy. Everything's been kind of, I wouldn't say like happy, but nothing's been a negative energy to make me feel scared. Maybe the scariest thing that's happened to me, and this might have actually been like my first paranormal experience. I don't think it was, but this might have been it. Like, the calling my name in the bathroom could have been my parents, and they would just messing with me. This was the first thing that ever happened that I knew wasn't anybody. I was lying in bed and I was facing the wall, and I felt somebody sit on the edge of my bed. Like, I felt the bed go down, and my bedroom door was quite loud, so I would have heard it open and close, and I never did. And something in me, I don't know, it might have been sleep paralysis, which some people say is when you see ghosts. I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced sleep paralysis. This might have been it. I felt somebody sit on the edge of my bed, and I felt them like looking at me, and I thought it might have been my grandmother, but I was also 13 or 14 at the time, so why would she have been in my room? And also, I never heard them leave. I just suddenly didn't feel their presence in the room anymore. When they sat down, if it was my grandmother, if I felt okay, I would have turned around and said hi to her, but I never did. I was too, like, my body just kind of went, no, don't move, don't turn around, don't look. That is probably the scariest thing that's happened to me. But I will tell that story a bit more coherently in the next video. Question 6 is, what is your favorite paranormal experience? I volunteer somewhere and I think a little girl goes there, and and sometimes she'll do little things to play with me, like she'll just do little things to mess with me, and those are probably my favorite because she's just a sweet, innocent little girl. She's very friendly, she's very kind, so those are probably my favorites. Question 7 is, do you know anyone else personally who has had paranormal experiences? Yes, I do. My sister, my mum has. Don't think any of my friends have, but my sisters definitely had some stuff happen. We were together when one of them happened, and it was the most recent thing, so I'll definitely tell you about that later. Question 8, do you have any trouble convincing friends and family about your paranormal experiences? No. My family believe me wholeheartedly, but my best friend in the whole world doesn't believe in ghosts, which is fine, and I respect his opinion, because I might just be crazy. But no, normally I can just tell them my stories and they'll just be like, wow, that's so cool. And my mum will be like, whoa. Question 9, favorite paranormal TV show or movie? Currently I'm really liking The Haunting on Hill House, That's really good. I'd say though it's kind of more psychological thrillery though than horror, because it kind of really weeds into your brain. Like, it's definitely not scary. Otherwise, I love the Conjuring movies, the original 2. The first one was better. Second one was fine. I'm not here for all the remakes. Annabelle 1 and 2 were laughable. Like, actually laughed. They were that bad. The Nun was much better, actually. I quite enjoyed The Nun. Still not great. Question 10, what would be your dream place to investigate? I would love, more than anything, to go into the Amityville Horror House. That is, like, goals. There's a few places I'd like to go. Like, I'd like to go into the Queen Mary or the Roosevelt Hotel or whatever. Like, there are places that I'd really like to see, but the place I would love to go into is the Amityville Horror House. Question 11, do you prefer to investigate alone or in a group? I don't investigate, but if I did, I would probably like to take my mother and my sister because I would like to have some friends there to make sure that I didn't just imagine it. Question 12, is your home haunted? I think it might be. I have some reasons, and I'll go into them in my video, but I have definitely heard people in my house when no one's here, so. Question 13, have you ever had any paranormal experiences with animals? No? Thank God, because I'd be creepy. Yeah, so that was the paranormal tag. I'm very excited to film my video for Wednesday. I'm very excited to tell you guys all the creepy things. Even if you don't believe in it, it is still like, they're not like scary, but they're like cool enough that I can tell them and they're like a story, you know? Like, you guys will probably enjoy them just for that reason alone. So that was the paranormal tag. My social medias will be linked in the description box down below. If you've had any creepy things happen to you, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your ghost stories. I love hearing other people's paranormal stories. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Something just flew by my window. I think it was a bird, but it was like whoosh. Nice angle, dude. It's like a nice 90-degree angle. It's good. That was not 90 degrees, but you know what I mean.